So I just called like a prayer group together, and everybody just came. It starting at 7. We started a little bit after 7, and they prayed, and then I got to hooping and hollering and wailing. So the new pastor, Pastor Vicky, told him, take her home. I got kicked out my own press service. Yeah. Say hey, James. Say hey. But it just, yeah, he does. But it just started out with poor James just wanting some friends. He was just trying to play. They were playing too rough. Then they run him over with the bike, and then this thing happened, that thing happened. He wanted to get shot in the eye with the James's Nerf gun, and then it blew up, just a whole big mess. And I'm even thinking I might move. I might have to move. So I don't know. But we praying and just praying since 1967. And they're renting. They're not buying that home. All right. Okay, but all right. Okay, I just letting you know. Just let you. Yeah, I know. So I know you probably want to relax. Okay, good seeing you. Yeah.
If anything else happens, let me know.
I sure will. No, I need to take it. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to just have you punch it in. Don't give it to me. Just punch it in. I'm assuming that. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. 6, 8, 3. All right, thank you. I'll punch it in. Add you to the contacts right now.
And you know my name.
Yes, gotcha.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
What's your number?
See, I don't have a cell, so I'm going to have to give you my mother's. One moment, I'll punch it in. Okay. That's all right. Just, yep, right there. Yep. And then add right here. And then I'll just put our last name in because that's easy. And then put her. Her cell number in. And I want to put the house number in too. Let me see how you do that.
Well, I know that's okay. You ain't got to put that.
All right. Well, do you have a cell? Because that's the one I use until I decide to turn this phone back on. So. All right. Thank you. It's good seeing you. All right, guys. Let me tell you what's going on. Hi, Amanda. Hi, EE. Let me tell you guys what is happening because this is kind of embarrassing. But and there's James saying hello. So, okay. So, okay. So, Archie, well, my teenage sons, they are fearing for their lives. Yeah, I don't know if I'm okay or not because it just started with James wanting to come outside and play. So I'll turn this way because this is just wanting to play with the kids on the block. I can't even get the house, but it's a couple houses down. So, you know, kids will be kids. They're running down the street, they're playing, but then some of the kids are kind of playing too rough. One kid, I think, maybe even said, suck my dick. So I went down there, punching James. I mean, run over him with a bike. So James got his Nerf gun and shot one of the kids in the eye, and then that was the issue. Okay, so the kid couldn't make it to school. His mom came down here and talked to me. All right, still,
I kind
we're
of see
fine.
one kid.
Let bygones be bygones. Okay, so on Sunday, and he wasn't supposed to play with the kids anymore. One of the dads said that James couldn't play with the kid anymore, but my teenager didn't know that. So I was out somewhere on Sunday, and then James and the little boy were playing, and the little boy tripped and fell. I heard that the other kids were surrounding James and maybe kicking him, and so my teenager stepped in, and I think he went down the street and said, "I'm going to kick your ass." I mean, maybe to one of the kids. And so one of the guys down there told him, "Oh, you don't know this family." So after that, I was like, my son's got to go. And then on Friday, before that, someone put a dead squirrel right how. Thank you. I'm sorry. I don't know when it was muted, but I don't know how much of that you heard. But fast forward to today. So my teenagers go out, come around all the way to the end of the block, and then around to church where they work for the summer. They have apprenticeships. So somebody met them, well, actually met my eldest son, thank you, down here by our little lending library down here. They met him, the person met him down here and told him, "You are going to die." End quote.
What?
Yeah, James, that happened this morning. Told
How?
Archie, "You are going to die."
How?
So, and yeah, somebody that was supposed to meet us here at 7 isn't here. They were going to
Who said that?
they were going to
Who
drive
said
me so I
that
could make a
they
police
gonna
report.
die?
But thank you for coming. I swear that's so embarrassing. I got kicked out of my own press circle. How embarrassing. But thank you. Yeah, so you guys remember this past winter where I was down south. I was even looking for, a second home down there, even if I'm renting. I was going to send Archie away anyway. I want him to move down there, get a job, finish school down there, but now I'm thinking about moving my other teenager down there too. And, if it's not going to be safe, I mean, I really don't know what to say. We've been here since 1967. Obviously, I'm not that old. I was born here. They were born here. We've always lived here. Yeah, I've tried, apartments. Still getting used to this. Gotta get my hand out here. Apartments here and there, but this has been our permanent home, and this is where I intended to stay and where I intend to stay. And the people down, a couple doors down that with the little kids and James and all that, they're renting. So I know that's not a permanent situation. And people don't typically rent for, 20 years and 30 years until they die like they used to. People used to have an apartment home. That was their apartment home, and they rented here in Chicago because there are more rental units here in Chicago than there are places to own. So that's why they started making some of the buildings into condominiums, because people wanted to own something and not rent until they die. And then that's why people started moving out to the suburbs, because they wanted to own a home. And they started, making these farms and things into subdivisions for people to live, because that's just the nature of Chicago. Just a lot of rental units, but people don't rent like that for life anymore. So I know this is a temporary situation. And the guy that's renting that house doesn't intend for his tenants to be down there that long. He literally just it's just like a move-in fee.
Who said
And so they
Who
don't.
said that?
It was a man, James. It was a grown-up. A man just told Archie that. So, that's why we're telling you, you can't go out and play, with your friend or his brother or his cousins or whoever anymore. You just can't. I mean, we can come outside and play, but you can't play together with the children. Okay, so like I was saying, the guy,
So you're telling me
no,
the truth,
we
I
don't
said
know the
by
person that
myself?
made the threat. This was not anybody that we've seen, but obviously the person probably wouldn't want to make the threat themselves after having made a threat this past Sunday. Of course, they could always hire somebody to make a threat or to make good on the threat, you know. So yeah, it was a man. I mean, somebody like in his 50s. My son said he looked like he was in his 50s. I mean, he could have, but a grown up, not another teenager or anything like that, told my son that. And I kind of wasn't happy that when they got up to the church, that the pastor did not call the police up to the church so that they could make a police report. Now it's in my hands, you know, when I didn't want police to pull up here on the block. I mean, somebody told me they would take me to the station, but they didn't show up at 7 like I asked them to. But then again, that person is celebrating their wedding anniversary, so I can't expect that they would. They did come earlier today to tell me, you know, if I needed something. Gave my son the number and everything. Just said all the guys on bikes, the bikers, they would come through. But yeah, so what I was saying about the guy that rents. Okay, yeah. That was smart, Amanda. Yep. But I've been down there. I've sent my team down there, and I don't even know if these two situations are interrelated. We don't have security cameras. I did think about that. Okay, EE, if you can, I don't know how to have you shoot me a link, because I don't think YouTube will allow you to link me to those budget friendly cameras on Amazon.com. But I'm thinking, I've been saying no all this time, but I'm thinking it's time to invest in some budget friendly cameras. So yeah, so the guy has his business where he takes homes, he guts them out. Yeah, Amanda, but what's so messed up about this is that it's an adult. I was kind of letting it go. Okay, these kids, they act the way they act because of their home life, their home situation. My kid's tough. He can deal with this. But yeah, it got to kind of be a little bit too much this past Sunday. So like I said, I don't even know if these situations are interrelated or not. But yeah. So the guy, that's his racket. He rents to people and then he evicts them just for really for no good reason that I can tell, because it was Section 8, so these people did have housing vouchers, but I was told that these people don't have housing vouchers, that they're paying market rent, which is about $1,550 a month. But that was this guy's racket. He just tries to rent to as many people in a year as he can, evicts them. He doesn't have to give them back a security deposit because they didn't pay one. They just pay a move-in fee. So I know this is a temporary situation and we'll get beyond this, but I want everyone to get beyond this alive. So even if that means sending Archie home. Okay, so I'll look it up. Best Buy, Amazon. But one of the neighbors is here that was gonna come, but she didn't get off work until after 7. Hey, so everybody showed up. Everything went well until I got kind of emotional, and then Pastor Vicky told Archie to take me home, so I got kicked out of my own. And somebody had come to see me all the way from Africa, but we went to college together. She just happens to be here in Chicago. I believe she lives all the way on the north side. Came all the way here. I didn't even get to say goodbye or anything because the pastor said, take her home. So that's embarrassing. I got kicked out of my own presser, but it went well. It was nice. It was a nice circle of people, and and people prayed, and it was good. Yes, and thank you. I saw you pull up. I said, yeah. All right. Okay, see you. Yeah, so okay, I'll look into the security cameras, but I'm like, where would I put them? What's a little messed up? Okay, so side entrance, okay, and then oops. Uh-oh.
You tried to break that phone. What's wrong with you?
I'm not gonna break it. I'm such a klutz. Sorry. I dropped the phone. So we have in between these two houses. I gotta figure that out. How to install them. Hope nobody shoots them once I install them. They will shoot the, well, that hasn't happened. We have the light that comes on automatically when you walk by, the motion sensor light, and that's been fine. Nobody's shot it. I think somebody might have fooled with it, but you change the bulb and it's all right. See, it's on now. So I just have to figure this out. And then the back of the house, because you have all this at the front, like people have the Ring cameras as a part of their doorbell, but the this is where the excitement is. The back of the house, the basement.
You should show them the water, how it goes.
Nah, I don't want to turn the water on. No, don't turn the water on. So, and then leading back to the between these two houses again, maybe two in the front on either side and two in the back, and figure out something for the entryway. I don't know. Okay, so, oh, am I missing comments? Yeah, I am missing comments. Arlo. Okay, I will look. Okay, just hang them up. Thank you. Oh, tree, porch. Okay, that sounds good. Tree, porch, backyard, and side. Yeah, got to do what we got to do to keep safe. You're absolutely right. So, I mean, we can change the subject now. It's just been a little rough since Sunday. I was already kind of worried, but it's been a little rough. Oh, I'm growing veggies. Wait a minute, James. Don't turn that on. Let me. Right now, they're kind of all in one pot. But these tomatoes are growing up really strong, and I don't know what that is over there. Some cucumber, peppers. I'm going to have to put them in their own individuals. Okay, put some inside the window. I don't feel like whenever I'm looking out that window, I don't feel like I see anything. I don't feel like I see enough when I'm looking out that window. No, don't turn the water on yet because it's going to go around and around the circle. It's going to get me wet. Just hold on. I'm going to try to close the gate. Oh, that makes sense. Thank you. See, we had really large shrubs that became really big trees, and I used to love hiding. Move back, please. No, I'm closing this. Don't go out there, please. Oh my gosh. Dude, why would you even want to do that? I'm about to close you in the alley. Get back in here, please. Thank you. And so my mom had them cut down, and now there are stumps. And let me try it. So guys, yeah, we do. We have trees. I didn't know that every state, every city wasn't like this. I didn't know. But even back in the 1800s, early 1900s, there weren't a lot of trees in the prairie. People had to plant them. Like Laura Ingalls Wilder, like her dad had to plant the trees that are still there at their homestead in South Dakota. Yeah, but guess what? I'm coming on this side because I don't want to get wet. And James about to turn on the water hose. It's a drought right now. You're really not supposed to water except like 4 or 5 in the morning. So, all right. So let me do that. So here we go. See, there we go. That's what I chose. No, don't get wet, James. It's supposed to be like 87 degrees. Oh, you are so funny. Owner will shoot. No, trust me. I don't want to do that because I don't want anybody to shoot back. But I would rather have some incognito cameras and nobody know that we have the cameras. But my concern... Yeah, cat scared him. My concern is not the home. I mean, my concern is leaving home and somebody, you know, trying to do something to you when you're just trying to go get out and about. That's my concern now. But okay, so what's gonna happen to our Chicago stream, guys? Is our guy gonna come to O Block like he said he would? If
Oh, the cat's going.
the cat's gone. No, don't bother. The cats don't bother the water. Let's get ready to go in the house. Oh, James's promotion ceremony is tomorrow. I didn't think that James was going to be promoted, but he is. James, you go into your school tomorrow, so we got to get ready. We got to go in the house and get ready to get up early in the morning and go to your school, okay? See, I wanted to go to the store, get some balloons, and get some stuff for James. But now I can't even. I mean, I could go to the store right now. I don't even know what time they close. It's 7:51. I think all of them are closed by 9 at the latest. Yes, thank you, James. He's not listening about. I will tell him you said congratulations. Thank you, James. Come here and say thank you. People are saying congratulations. Come on. Yes, they're saying congratulations to you. So you say thank you. Come on.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So yeah, Dollar Tree. Yep, that's where I'm trying to go. There's one not too far away, but I'm on foot. So, but that's what I was saying. If our favorite streamer would come to Chicago, I will, on foot, go to O Block and say hello. I mean, it's supposed to be really dangerous and everything, but I think I mentioned to you guys before that, to me, just trying to make sure nobody was trying to creep up on me with that white truck. I mean, I had to go past there to go to high school every day, and I did send my my teens to grammar school in that direction. So I will. Thank you, Amanda. It's really a shame, but I mean, we've had to be careful all this time, right? But now we have to go ahead and take it seriously. It's a wake-up call. It definitely is, and I mean that nobody is exempt from it, and you know, just thank you guys. I know you guys are sending me positivity, positive energy, and you know, and I can feel that. I can feel support from everybody. We will stay safe. So I guess I'm gonna go in the house and we'll get ready for tomorrow for the promotion ceremony. This will be James's first time seeing his school. Thank you for the virtual hugs. Thank you so much. So yeah, I'm hoping that Reg Life comes to Chicago. I will certainly stream snipe. Well, no, stream snipe is, I probably won't be streaming myself, but I'll say hi. Alrighty. We will. Thank you. Let me go back up here and I can check later, but I want to memorize Arlo. Okay. I'm memorizing that now. ARLO. So I'm going to go in the house and price them now. Take a look. Alrighty. Well, I will see you next time. I will keep you posted. I noticed I missed Ronnie's live while I was working. But guys, he's one. Okay, I will see you next time. Thank you. Thank you so much. James, say goodbye.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye.